What's up, YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a Dawn Wings Necrozma sweep. So, out of all the Pokemon from Gen 7, Ultra Sun and Moon, this was the last one that I needed to do. It kind of felt right to cover all of them. Anyways, out of the new Pokemon, there wasn't too many. What one was your favorite? Mine was probably Stack Attacker. Let me know in the comment section. I'd like to see which one was the most popular. Leave it below there, people. Any Pokemon sweep suggestions, please leave below too. If you got any cool strategies, let me know in the comment section too. I always read through my comments and stuff like that. If you are wondering if a Pokemon has already been done, I always see people repeating suggestions that have been done like a while ago. Check it out in the playlist. All you gotta do is click that and just Control F and pick the Pokemon if it's been done. Anyway, so obviously I had to play Ubers with this because obviously it's a very strong Pokemon. However, I wanted to nerf it down a bit and make a pretty fun set with it. Now, I will give a full Pokemon strategy after the sweep as well, and I'll give some extra sets as well, as you guys seem to like that. Plus, I got a couple of bloopers there too. So, we have a Cresselia against the Pheromosa. So that wasn't probably the greatest matchup in the world. I didn't call it Primarina either. So it's going to use a Z move, and that's going to be a Savage Spin Out. So Spiritomb had nothing to do with this at all. I was just had it on my team as just a filler. The Dawn Wings Necrozma could basically handle it on its own, but it was quite handy with the Cresselia. Anyway, I lived on 1 health. Damn. Anyway, people, since I lived on 1 health, guys, those t-shirts and hoodies out if you don't already know. Thank you to all the people who have purchased them so far. And if you do actually get yours in the mail, please give me a tweet at Pimpnite YT, like you wearing it or holding up or something. That'd be really cool. But if you do want to buy one of them, if you haven't seen them, they are in the description of the video there. So anyways, the coast is clear to swap in my Moondark now. Now, I wasn't sure what bug move this was going off, and it turned out to be Bug Buzz. So it's going to be hitting me fairly hard. It does around 3/4, or a little bit under 3/4 of my health. And I'm going to get a special defense drop too, but I only need 1 turn really. I basically just need to live 1 turn and my Cresselia is fine. So the Cresselia set isn't too, it isn't too complicated. It's just got Trick Room, and the other move I gave it was Lunar Dance. Now, that was just a KO myself and bring in, I wanted to run the Dawn Wings Necrozma under Trick Room for a bit of a challenge. Plus, I didn't want to run the special set either. I will give a full analysis after this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. See you after the video. Peace. Okay, let's get into the analysis of the Necrozma Dawn Wings. So this is a particular set that I used. Obviously, this is a little bit, obviously it's very gimmicky compared to the normal one. So, this was a physical set, obviously. Now, the moves I had on it were Earthquake, Knockoff, Photon Geyser, and Trick Room. Now, I had Trick Room on this as well because after, like, I had one Trick Room setter at the start, which was the Cresselia. And I was finding when I was doing 6v6 that the Trick Room obviously would run out, and then, you know, I'd get outsped and I'd get KO'd. So I had to have Trick Room on the Necrozma as well. And I thought Earthquake Knockoff and Photon Guys would be the best coverage that I could have. Now, the EVs on this were max health and max attack. It's very bulky, obviously. It's got Prism Armor, which is a nice ability. Now, I wanted to put weakness policy on it because it does have that 4 times weakness to Ghost as well, which sort of like draws a lot of super effective moves out. So I thought that'd be a good item. Plus, it's going to raise my attack too, which is a nice boost. Now, obviously, after getting that boost in weakness policy, you really need to stay, and you can't swap in afterwards. And it's just started raining for some reason. That was really cool. I might go play Pokemon Go and get that, that rain weather bonus. Anyway, back to the video. I ran Brave Nature. Now, under Trick Room, we want to have a boosting attack nature, and we want to drop the speed. So, obviously, I didn't have a 0 in speed. I'm just putting there, like, if the lowest speed possible you can get, that'd be great. You could change its item up if you wanted to, but I found weakness policy worked the best. If you want a challenge, try it out. It was quite fun. Now, the other Pokemon on my team was obviously the Cresselia. Now, Cresselia really only had to live one hit, right? It could set the Trick Room up, and then it had the Lunar Dance. This was the EV spread that I ran out. It's it's such a great bulky Pokemon. A pain in the ass to verse, though. Hell, I just put Citrus Berry. Like, you could add other moves to help out or whatever. Cresselia is such a wonderful Trick Room setter and just a really bulky Pokemon in general. So very good at that. And obviously, I gave it Sassy Nature to drop its speed too. Looking at a little bit more of a viable Necrozma Dawn set. Now, this is one I quite like using. It's a choice spec set. It's very, very hard. Now, it's a very bulky Pokemon. It's not very fast either. You could opt for a choice scarf if you wanted to, but the EVs around on this were max health and max special attack, modest nature, so big powerful special attack. I had Moongeist Beam and Photon Geyser for for stab. Photon Geyser is really good because it can do the attack and it can do physical and special. I gave it Flash Cannon as well, and I gave it Heat Wave as well, just for a little bit of extra coverage on that. I thought that was the best coverage. You could probably run on it. I mean, there's probably some other ones, like optional ones as well, depending on like what threats are around and like what your team's based on as well. Now, you could go for a choice scarf one, like max special attack, max speed, maybe scarf it, but I quite like it as a bulky one. It's worked very nicely for me when I've tried it. So that's about it. You could run a auto-demise one too if you wanted to go for a max modest, and then you could go for the max speed as well. That could a little bit in health. That could work too. All right, people, enjoy those bloopers.